We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Kevin Gossman will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Gausman comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Another try at 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
1-1.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Oh, look at Machado. There's one. It's late. He's safe. Now at the plate, Aviatel Avelino. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Myers is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Ready with the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. No balls and a strike to count. behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Tatis aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Brian Dozier at the plate. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll go bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Pablo Sandoval. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the San Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves. Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Rob Brantley. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hand. Inside the baseball and rip the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 2-0 home. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it. Throw won't get him.
Next for the Padres.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 error. Ready now, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in, Austin Slater. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, he was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, number 46.
So now to the plate, Abiatel Avellino. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Line drive to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. Slater is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that new inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Pham's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. And in steps Manny Machado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Now that's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
From the belt, the pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, and the Friars are into the hit column. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Now that second baseman, Brian.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Ready on 1 and 2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Jalen Davis. A base hit in his first trip.
The center fielder, Jalen Davis.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Here's a high pop-up. Hosmer is there. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Rob Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Kevin Gossman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The pitcher, Chris Paddock.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
0-1 the count. Swing and a liner. Foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 13.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Line drive base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently 2nd best on this Giants roster. To the plate now, Aviatel Avellino. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. 1 run, 8 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a relay to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, Bureau. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. That's in there, base hit. And a relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate now, Kevin Gossman. And this is hit hard to the right side. Perdomo playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Pomerantz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Austin Slater. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Onto the garden netting and gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Matt Strom gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Well, the left fielder's on it, and standing in, Tommy Pham. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, 1 down. So yeah. Yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. From the stretch, Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Line drive base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Logan Webb makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Will Myers is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. In there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Throw home by Brantley. Not in time, and the run's in to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the end. Greg Stammen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his. Guys. First pitch on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And now the Giants pitcher, Logan Webb, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Francisco Lindor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And quickly there are two away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Sean Anderson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 64.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time. Had a beat on it, but he
belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski into the bleachers and gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And there's ball 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Back goes Yastrzemski into the bleachers and out of here. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco giving chase, and a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Brian Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch popped straight up. Gott is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Francisco Mejia. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Abiatel Avellino.
Number 46.
From the stretch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Number 48.
So 2 are gone in the inning, and we'll get a chance to see the free-swinging Pablo Sandoval. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Josh Naylor is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Arlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. The pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. Chopped in front of home plate. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. And it's fouled away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to 1st, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Jose Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to 3rd. But he gets back in time, safe at 2nd base.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
At the plate, Rob Brantley. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Evan Longoria will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Longoria is hitting over 350 up in the high three. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Emilio Pagan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Aviatel Avelino. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Tony Watson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he got him swinging. Manny Machado becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One out, nobody on. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is out at second base, and partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
17